Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the VWE Wrestleseries pre-show. I'll tell you right now, we have an excellent, awesome panel. Ain't that right, Johnny?
It is absolutely right. Joining us here tonight, victorious this past evening in the Inferno match, please welcome God, Cody Hooley.
Thank you. Call me God. People usually don't call me that. So
also joining us, you're very welcome for that. Also joining us, you'll see him tonight in the main event in the last Carson standing match. Please welcome Michael Carson.
I think he's
it must be nice
for
you guys. It must be nice for you two to have Grand Slam champions up on this stage with you. Does it feel good?
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, look, Mike, you know, it's all good because I am the Grand Slam GM of the year. Everyone knows this, and it's just awesome. But yeah, we got ourselves an actual, very nice,
he wins a few more GM awards every time you talk to him.
But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the second night of Wrestleseries. Yesterday was extraordinary. Yesterday was freaking awesome. Have you seen?
We saw the crowning of a brand new VWE Women's World Champion, Marcy Sass Schaefer, getting the job done last night, as well as we saw the crowning of a brand new VWE Legacy Champion, the Architect of Annihilation Knight. He increases his record at Wrestleseries to 5-0. The undefeated streak still alive.
That is right. But you know what? As much as we want to talk about what happened yesterday, we gotta talk about what's be going on tonight.
And we got a lot of stuff tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Wait. No. We don't go over yesterday just like that. We talk about me burning Sion's ass. That's what happens right now. I burnt Sion's ass.
His ass. It's on fire.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
And if I didn't call that out, I'm pretty sure the referee wouldn't see it because he's blind.
That is the exact quote for the record here.
Yep, and I beat Sion, so you know what that means? That means I'm going to win the World Heavyweight title next, I promise.
Oh, we shall see in the next year, but right now, let's just talk about what's happened tonight. And I'll talk about in the first match, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll be having Brackman Wilder take on Austin Knight.
So much bad blood in this match. You've heard the talk on both sides. Austin taking shots at Brackman because of his money. Brackman claiming to always do the right thing with money. It's insane.
I'll just put straight up. This is literally a corporation take on the corporation. This is pretty much. I don't like to get into this, but this is pretty much how corporations operate. You have Brackman Wilder, who has BMW Industries, and you have Austin Knight, who has pretty much Knight
International.
Knight International, that's right. Look at this. This is literally about between corporations. I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever wins this match, their stock is gonna go straight up to the moon.
And you may well see a hostile takeover of the other.
That's true. As well as right now, we could just really go into it more. But you know what? Let's go and talk about the match that comes up right after that. I'm talking about the street fight, ladies and gentlemen, between Morgan Jones and Now Nightfire.
Oh, that is going to be a fun one to watch. I'm looking forward to see what to get things going here. I am looking forward to Morgan Jones' entrance because with the skateboard, he's going to pull off something sick.
One day he's gonna fall off and hurt himself, and that's not me being pessimistic or anything like that. Morgan's a great but weird guy. I'm sure of that, but he's gonna hurt himself, and that is just God to human. Morgan, be careful, don't die. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Nyla's gonna beat him up today, and we will probably see the end of Morgan Jones.
Well, it is a street fight, and you may well be seeing Niall Nightfire at his absolute most vicious here tonight. Can Morgan Jones weather that storm? That's the question.
That is right. That's pretty sure that as both these men have history with both Morgan and now Nightfire.
Michael, did you want to add something there?
Yeah. this is Niall's second Wrestleseries with the VWE. This is Morgan's first. Now, I don't know if anybody else has felt like this, but on your first Wrestleseries, you feel nothing but nerves, and Morgan has to be feeling nervous. So tonight, I believe Niall is going to take that victory clean just because Morgan going to get nervous before the match.
Also, just to add, I wrestled both men. I beat Morgan. I wrestled him once. I beat him. It was a hard fought match. He did great, but I still beat him. I fought Niall a number of times, and he beat me on one occasion when I was a world heavyweight champion.
I remember that match. In fact, I think I called it.
Yeah, you did. And just because of that, I can't see any way how Morgan Jones wins tonight.
All right, then. And then as we move on from there, we go into the fatal 5-way. Am I right?
You are correct.
That's right.
And
the fatal 5-way.
We've got the current VWE Women's National Champion, the dancer Saria Nader, taking on Eris Islay, the Venomous Maxine, Anarchy, and you've got a great big wild card right there at the end. We don't know who that fifth competitor is going to be.
That's
so
right.
That makes things a little hard to predict.
And honestly, just looking at it, this is a wild matchup, and I've been saying this though, the VWE Women's National scene has been just straight up going crazy. We've seen a lot going on. We've seen a lot of people claiming their spots, claiming to try to get to the top, and this is the moment because Saraya, she's been the VWE Women's National Champion, but this is her first run. She came in and immediately became the National Champion. Am I right?
She did.
So now she has to defend herself against not just one other person, 4 other people who have history.
Yeah, the odds for Saria aren't real good tonight.
That's right. I mean, yes, Saria. This is her first Wrestleseries. Eris, this is her first Wrestleseries. Then you have Maxine, who has been here.
Wrestleseries.
She's been here, up, down, left, right, center. She knows Wrestleseries in and out. This is another day for her.
Anarchy, her first Wrestleseries.
And we just don't know who this wild card is. This wild card is someone who could just come in and just...
Is it somebody here on Primetime or Edge? Is it somebody from Pulse? We don't know.
Exactly.
Or is it somebody from the past coming back to reclaim more fame?
That could be as well.
It could be a ton of things, but you know what? And that's not at this point. We shall see. However, and then we go into the 4th matchup, which we have talked about yesterday, which is for the VWE National Championship, as will be the Rex Ocelot going after Hammer.
This match could very well be a bloodbath. I could not think of 2 people who hate each other more than Rex and Hammer, with the possibility of the man sitting to my right, Michael Carson, and his brother Braden.
I'm gonna tell you right now, both of these men, they have bad blood. And it is true. They have been together before. They have been pretty much one-on-one with the indie club and all that jazz. But right now, because of Hammer's antics, let's be clear. The reason this match is taking place is because of originally what Hammer did to Rex, because of Rex's interference in Hammer's matchup well before. Let's make that clear. And right now, they both, there's no way this match is going to go this is going to be just a regular match. Someone's going to get hurt.
Oh no, this is going to be a bloodbath, I guarantee it.
That's right. Then we go on to the 5th matchup, which is, this is going to be a fantastic matchup, let me tell you guys, as this is for the VWE World Heavyweight Championship, as will be a ladder match between the Misfit and Drake Edwards.
You want to talk about two people who are absolutely going to bring it tonight. I guarantee you the Misfit and Drake Edwards are going to fit that bill perfectly. It is going to be an absolutely tremendous ladder match for that VWE World Heavyweight Championship. I've got my gut feeling that tonight is the night for Drake Edwards.
We just have to see it. I've seen the Misfit. I know how the Misfit operates. I've seen Drake. I know how Drake operates. They both are. They're almost one in how they came about in the VWE. Misfit going by a different name altogether, coming in just a young kid, just coming in, and then he just pretty much whipped that all around, becoming the Misfit, and almost like a growth spurt. I should say. Drake Edwards, he came in almost kind of like that, except he took the opportunities that presented himself and he went straight for it. He didn't even wait for anyone else. He saw all these opportunities. He took every single one of them. This man is an opportunist. That's what's going to happen tonight. Tonight, I believe Drake Edwards is going to actually beat the Misfit because of this opportunity. This is a ladder match. Drake is very good at ladder matches. Trust me, I know. I ran Pulse before. Everybody remembers that match against Drake and of course Austin Knight well before that. This match is going to be a nutcase, and you don't even need to ask both Cody and Michael how these men are. They know them in and out. Am I right?
Well, you're talking about the I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cody.
No, yeah, I mean, you both said it. You both think Drake's going to win. I also think Drake's going to win, and nothing against the Misfit. I mean, I don't like him. I've never liked him. I've beaten him many times, but the only difference I see here is the hunger from Drake Edwards. Like, he got on the mic the other week on Edge, and I've never seen that much hunger in someone in a long time. So, just his first opportunity for the world title, Wrestleseries, it has to be Drake Edwards.
Michael, you want to chime in on this one?
Yeah,
I echo all of your guys' sentiment. I think what Drake's doing this year has proved that, he's ready to take that next leap into his career. I mean, no disrespect to Misfit. I mean, he's done great this year. I mean, that is why he won the Golden Rope Award for Superstar of the Year. He's earned it. But I think it's time for somebody else to take that throne.
I got to tell you, I really like this newfound attitude of the Dragon, Drake Edwards. I do believe that mindset that he brings with him to the ring tonight is going to be what carries him through. We already know he's got all the ability in the world. Add the newfound attitude to the mix. I'm going with Drake as well. I think it's pretty unanimous on our panel here tonight.
And you know what the thing is, and of course, is no disrespect to the Misfit. The Misfit, he's a great champion, and he's been rolling with that ever since. He literally slayed the Megacorp, which was Austin Knight, to become champion. And let's be honest, all of us thought that Austin was going to pretty much run that for the entire year. But he was the one that did it, and now we're having this matchup between Drake Edwards and the Misfit. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Misfit, with everything that we've seen, everything that we're going for, I think there's more hidden than what we've seen. I think that's why we're all unanimous. And that's just...
Go ahead there, Falcon.
And everybody here is right. There is hunger coming from Drake, but the Misfit is still shrouded in mystery. He still has aces up his sleeve. I guarantee that.
Sitting here at our panel with us tonight, we do have two former VWE World Heavyweight Champions. Michael, were you to get another shot in the very near future here, which would you prefer to face? Would you prefer to face the Misfit, or would you prefer to face Drake?
I've done the dance before, both of them, and to be honest with you, it doesn't matter which one I would be in the ring with, because given the chance, I'd take the belt off of either of them, so it doesn't bother me either way.
Cody?
Misfit. I'm in Misfit's head. I live in Misfit's head rent free. I will beat him any day, any time, any hour, any minute, any place. I will beat the Misfit. I am the greatest superstar of all time.
Debatable.
No, oh, shut up. You see, look in the crowd. You see who's there? Derek Coate, right? Derek Colt. Everyone thinks Derek Colt is the greatest of all time. Derek Colt is not the greatest of all time because I am the greatest of all time. I'm better than Michael Carson. I'm better than Brandon Carson. I'm better than the Misfit. I'm better than Drake. I'm better than Hammer. I'm better than Rex. I'm better than Morgan. I'm better than everyone. I am the best. So whoever is a champion after tonight, I promise I will become a 5-time VWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Alright then, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the main event for tonight. I'll talk about the last Carson Stanley match between, of course, Michael and Brayden Carson. So I don't think we need to speculate. Michael, your thoughts?
Well, you know, after doing the shit I had to do to get this match, after you told me no, Falcon, you know, you made it a little harder on me. You want my perspective? Well, I put it this way. For 27 years, I called that man God, like Cody calls himself. I put him on a pedestal that was so high, I thought he was the greatest thing ever. Until 2012, when he put me out of VWE. I seen his true colors. This shit has festered inside of me for 8 years of dealing with Brayden's pathetic antics, his egotistical nonsense. You know, I'm ready to put him in the place that he should have stayed instead of coming back when he did to the VWE. I plan on putting him down. I plan on taking him behind that shed like he says to put a bullet in his head. Brayden will no longer be in the VWE when I'm done with him tonight.
Okay. And trust me, as I know that both of you have this sibling rivalry, I get it. I just like to pretty much just ask straight up, is it going to be worth it? Is this match going to be worth it in the end? Is this going to be the apex? Is this going to be the thing that's going to tell you and tell your brother, that's it, it's done, period, game over?
I have nothing left to prove after tonight. And that's what I'm setting out to do. I'm done proving myself to everybody. I'm done trying to get my point across on how good I actually am. When everybody wants to talk about Michael, they have to bring Brayden's name into the mix, and I plan on erasing that name from the history books, period. There's going to be no more Brayden Carson. I'm going to eliminate the ghost that still haunts me.
Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's see what the rest of the panel has to say about this matchup. Johnny, your thoughts?
It is going to be absolutely explosive here, and I'm still going back to a video that I saw several weeks ago, where I believe it was Brayden training your youngest brother, Dominic.
Yeah.
And Michael, you took great exception to that.
I did. You know, if a member of the family is going to try getting into the business, they have to be trained by the best. At one time, that was Brayden. I took that position. I am the best. Essentially, I feel like I'm the head of the table of the family. If somebody wants to be trained, they need to get trained by the best. And that's me.
All right, if I am to make a prediction on this one, I'm going to go with Michael, because I believe at this point in time, based on what I've seen, I believe that Michael wants it more.
And you know what? No disrespect, I'm going to counter with that. I am actually going to say Brayden.
You would.
I'm going to tell you why, Michael. Now, and I'm going to tell you straight up, yes, this is a last Carson Stanley match. Pretty much, whatever can happen goes. And you have to, and the person cannot stand up for 10 straight counts. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is. For you, Michael, you don't expect much from anyone else. You say you're the best and all that jazz. Well, you know what? I'm here to tell you straight up, I don't think so. I think you don't know what your brother could do. I think you are underestimating him. I think you're underestimating Brayden.
There's nothing to underestimate when it comes to Brayden. I know all of the tricks Brayden does. I know, like Cody had said about Jeff about living in his head rent free. It's the same way when it comes to me and Braden. I can know what he's about to do before he does it. That's how close we've been. You've got to think, Falcon, we dominated the tag team division in this company. We dominated the tag team division in every fucking company we've ever been in. I know Braden like I know the back of my hand, and it's going to be very simple when it comes to that ring, and he's just going to lay flat for 10 seconds.
I got to tell you here, from my perspective, I've sat at the commentary desk for the last 3.5 years, and I've watched the rise of Michael Carson. I've watched him climb that mountain more than once, and that is something that rise is something that I've not seen before. And I think that's going to be part of what carries Michael through here tonight.
All right, then we'll go to end this conversation with just some final thoughts.
Well, hold on, let's see what Cody thinks about this.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, Braden versus Michael. See, I've wrestled both of them. Gee, I don't even know how many times. I've always been vocal about how good I think Braden is. I think he's one of the greatest to ever do this. But I have to be honest, I think Michael has surpassed him now. The things he's done over the last year or two, he's outdone Braden. And with that being said, I think Michael beats Braden, and I genuinely think after tonight, one of the Carsons will be gone for good. And that's scary at the same time, but you know what? The amount of bad blood they have between them two, I don't see how it ends any other way. But then again, it doesn't matter to me. Whichever Carson leaves. Because at the end of the day, I can beat both Carsons. So at the end of the day, they're both my competition for now. So if one of them leaves, then so be it. I'll beat the other one. So Michael, if you beat Braden tonight, after the break, I'll end you too. Have a nice.
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 8 minutes away until the start of Wrestleseries Night 2, ladies and gentlemen, so please, get your peoples down here, or if you haven't yet, those that are watching, those that are watching on YouTube, yes, I'm looking at you, yes, you know who I'm talking about, you that's at that keyboard, don't switch it, don't switch it, what you need to do is go on Patreon, check out the VWE Patreon right now, because I'm going to tell you straight up, if you can't watch it live here, you can watch it live on the Patreon, so go ahead.
Patreon is the only way you can do it. Go to patreon.com/VWE. $5.99 and the $9.99. In and of itself, that live stream is worth it. But you get so many other perks as well, and they're all listed at patreon.com/VWE.
That's right, but right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to close this panel because we literally have just a very few minutes away to Wrestleseries. We're going to go, some of us are going to go to the back. The commentators for the night will start making their way out momentarily, and trust me when I tell you right now, tonight's going to be in that case. So, thank you, Michael, Cody, Johnny, for being me out this panel.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Falcon.
You're welcome.
We're going to see you guys on the flip side.
All right.
Have a nice. Oh, let me take the champagne.
right, folks, just a few moments before we get started, just a few more